Hello BookTube community. It is Friday, so we all know what that means. It's clicker training day. So I'm going to reread what the objectives were in this book, Clicker Training for Cats, before I go through Ishmael and India for the exercise. And I'm going to try to do a similar exercise through all so that horse and cat can be compared. So let me read the introduction first, and then we'll get the first cat. So, stage 4. If your cat has been willing to take this one step several times, move the stick back by a length of a thumb at your next attempt and ask your cat for a second step, which will, of course, be followed immediately with a click and reward. In this way, your cat can slowly increase the distance between you and your cat. You and the target stick, by means of many small steps and a number of training units, thus make the action ever harder to follow. It doesn't mean, however, that you go ahead directly. It can be frustrating if everything simply becomes more and more difficult to carry out. Surprise your cat at intervals by offering the stick at a closer distance and allowing her to earn the click and reward with no more than a relaxed movement of her head. Did your cat take a step forward towards the target several times during the last training session? In your next training session, go back a step and reinforce the memory of your cat regarding this exercise by moving the target stick so close that she only needs to move her nose slightly. Depending on how fast your cat performs the actions you ask her to do, both you and your cat can progress forward jointly, either with a few or a lot of repetitions of the individual steps, right up to the point where your cat can learn at the end of your prior training session that it is perfectly okay, and often well-timed, to simply strengthen the fundamental instructions for the actions your cat has learned thus far, by repeating these training steps before moving on with your next training. You can introduce diversity into the game by not using the target stick exclusively on the ground. Before the start of the training session, place a chair at an accessible distance to your cat. If instead of asking your cat to take a dozen steps towards the target stick, show her the stick on or above the chair. Now your cat will have to jump on the chair in order to be able to touch the target with her nose. Now, last time we did do the chair exercise, it worked with both cats. This time I've got a bit of a unique trick that we can use, because I can use it with the horse and with the kitties. So I'm just going to set everything up and we will try this again. Alright guys, so I've got everything set up. I'm going to show you what I've got here. So we've got my pupil Ishi. Say hi, Ish. And he is waiting by our little pole and books and a little black box that I'm going to hopefully turn into a jump with the clicker training video. So here we go. I'm going to put you guys where I think you can see me. Ishi, honey, I got to be able to see what I'm filming, and you're in the way. Can I get you to move over just a hair? There we go. All right. So I have a plan of action. We're going to reinforce the touching the target. Yes, good boy. Good boy. Now I'm going to move the target over. Yeah, good boy. I'm going to move it a little bit further over. Oh, he lost the treat. Is she? Yes, good boy. There you go. And then I'm going to move it over here again. Good boy. There you go. I'm going to move it over here again. Good boy. There you go. Now to make life easier, I'm going to lift that up. Move the target. Good boy. There you go. And again over this way. Good boy. I'm going to move this up higher. So now we have a little jump. I'm going to move this over here. Good boy. Oh, it knocked off. That's never good. Technical difficulties, guys. Hang on. There we go. Okay. Target over here again. Over. Good boy. So I'm keeping it really easy. I think we'll raise the jump next time. Good boy. I'm going to do one more. Maybe over here. No, you got to go all the way there. No, you got to press it. With your nose, buddy. Ishy. Ishy. Yes, good boy. Gonna do one more. Make it a wee bit difficult for him. Yeah, good boy. All right, hang on. So that's all we're going to use for the training session today. I think I just gave you guys a huge view of my face. Sorry. I just heard our doorbell go, so I'm going to go have a look, see what that's all about. But I will talk to you later with India. Hello again, BookTube community. Sorry for that interruption. Looks like I'll be doing an unboxing. Yes. Anyway, so I now have India. Say hello, India. And India is actually quite nervous about our jump. So we're going to start really slow with her. As you know, India doesn't pick up on things as quickly as most others. There we go, India. Where did I put my clicker? Oh, there it is. All right, India. You guys see okay? Okay. Let's start slow. Okay. Over here. No, not there. Yes, there. Good. Yes, good. Now I'm going to move her over here, see if she'll step over it for me. Yeah, good girl. There you go. Over here again. Good girl. Over here. Yes, good girl. Over here. Yes, good girl here. Now I'm going to make it challenging. We're going to lift the one end. Yes, good girl. Gonna go over it again. Not there. She does like to rub. Yes, good. That's what I wanted. One more time over. Yes, good. Now we're gonna lift the other one. Come on, sweetie. India. I'm doing a video. Yeah, good girl. And then we're going to go over again. As you see, she's very much more careful going over that pole than... No, don't rub. You got to touch it. Yeah, good girl. Now I'm going to make it a bit more challenging by lifting one end. And she'll just step on it. There you go. Good girl. Let's try again. There you go. Good girl. Whereas Ishi would go... She's actually stepping on it. No. This way. And over. Come on. There! Good girl! And then I'm going to go over here one more time. Nope. No clicker training for that. So if you notice, guys, I didn't click. I'm going to bring her back here. Good. And we're going to try it again. And the reason I didn't click is because she didn't go the way I wanted her to. India. India, it isn't all about you. There we go. Up, 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 up. Come on. There. And I'm leading her a bit here. Come on. Good girl. There you go. I'm going to do one more. India, focus here, Dove. Hey, Dove. Nope. That's a good girl. So I'll give her a lot of treats for that. And we will call that a session. And then we're going to have to wait for a little bit because I'm going to go to the barn when it's a bit cooler and basically set up the same thing with Athena. Now Athena doesn't move quickly to save anybody's life, so we'll see how that works. But I've got an unboxing to do and I'm going to do that with you guys today. I'm so excited.
Yep.
Alright, hello BookTube community. As you know, it's Friday, which means we have another clicker training video. This is the wonderful Athena, the one that I was showing last week so we couldn't do the clicker training. With the kitty cats, as you saw, I was having them walk over a pole, and then I kind of lifted it up into a somewhat of a jump. So I'm basically going to do the same thing with Thiener. I've got the pole over there that we're going to walk through, and we'll start with that. So first of all, I'm just going to rehash our touching the clicker to the target to get the treat. Then I'm going to have her follow. And here's the trick, trying to get her over the pole. Yeah, good girl! Okay, so she's taking to it easier than the cats. Wait. I'm going to try it on this side. Now this gives her a choice to not do it. Good girl. I'm going to set her up over here. I'm going to try it again, making it a little more difficult. See, now she's going to go around it. Oh, maybe not. Don't eat the jump, Thiener. Thiener, hey, don't eat the jump. Good. I'm going to do that one more time, preferably without the jump eating. Hey, don't eat the jump. Yeah. So now I'm going to set it up a little higher. Just like I did with the cats. Good girl. Try again. I think she's got it. One more time. Good girl. Good girl. Okay, I'm going to set it up one more. See if she'll do this with a real challenge. This is where I think she will try to go around. As going around is easier. So I'm going to try to set her up with success. Taking her over here. Good. Okay, now. She's knocking over. Good girl. We'll try that again. Come on. I can see who's winning this one. Alright, let's see. See if we can do this a little slower. try something else here.
She tried.
Alright. Okay, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Nothing else, you have to have a sense of humor with this horse. See if I can get her going. Ready? Ready? Come on. Trip walk, come on. Come on, come on, come on. Something we're gonna need to work on, I think. Come on. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Pretty sure that's cheating. All right, we'll do one more. So we end on a good note. Good girl. Okay. So as with any animal work that we have to do, doesn't always go as planned. So it looks like we're going to need a little more on the motivational part to get her to do more than just this is Athena's opinion of it. Anyway, to do more than just a walkthrough. So I'm going to work a little bit more on next week on maybe going a little faster than a walk. I might have an assistant behind her, pushing her into a trot to get over to it. But we'll call it quits for now before my horse destroys all of my jumps. So thank you very much for joining me with this clicker training video, and I will make one next week. We'll see how things go.
You only got one side. You don't want to do the other side?